Part 9. Tropical Jungle Environment Minimal EDC Kit. With its darkness, noise, buzzing sounds, and dangerous flora and fauna, tropical jungles can quickly become one of the most challenging environments on Earth, and its terrain makes it difficult for those who are experienced in determining their direction. Obstacles to overcome and survive. Walking on the ground takes place in almost darkness, and every step will be hindered by thorny, slimy, and even poisonous plants, with the ability to cling to skin and clothing. The terrain is shaded by lush vines and trees, which give the rainforest a lush green appearance, but at the same time prevent a large amount of visible light from falling into the damp and dark carpet. This environment is hot and humid, requiring adequate shielding to protect against insects and plants. You will have to get used to the discomfort and inconvenience. If you get lost in a dense forest, understand that the denseness of the surroundings and the suffocation of the atmosphere there will inevitably add to the feeling of fear, panic, and despair. Keep going. Strength is critical to our survival. How to clear a path through the jungle? There are many factors that cause failure when trying to get out of the jungle, but following the streams or animal trails can help a lot, saving you the trouble of cutting down forest trees to make way for the path. No matter what path you take, a proper knife is essential for you to clear a path through the jungle with a dense wire matrix of shrubs, vines, and large branches, an ever-present fact that makes every step forward a tough challenge. The ultimate tool is a large knife, also known as a kukri knife, a knife with a long blade whose curved blade makes the overall length of the knife shorter, but does not affect the length of the blade, which makes it more convenient to carry. To clear a passage, swing your knife in diagonal movements, hold the knife tightly and swing it over your shoulders and slash from top to bottom. For ease of use, the knife should be stored in a leather case or Kydex plastic case worn at the waist. You will see how useful a sharp and sturdy knife is in a jungle environment, from finding and preparing food, to setting up shelter tents and defending yourself, so you will definitely want to have that tool in your hands. A sharp stone is also essential. Although the jungle environment is very different from the desert environment, because the jungle has a dense and extremely rich flora, and the natural characteristics of these two places are also very different, the orientation determination in the two places has many similarities. In both of those environments, the lack of terrain discrimination will make it very easy to get lost. Moreover, in the jungle, GPS devices will definitely not work because of the density of the trees. And unlike in the sandy desert, in the jungle it is difficult to notice the footprints, which increases the chances of you going around and back to where you were without even knowing it. Bring a map and compass with you as you go, and use crayons or colored tape to mark the route as you go. This also has the benefit of creating a trail so that rescuers can find you. Protect yourself in the jungle environment. Plants in the jungle can cause a lot of damage to the unprotected flesh. Shin guards in a variety of sizes for both adults and children, worn on the forearm and lower leg, can help protect your limbs from sharp barbed obstacles and excessive knife swings as you clear trees to make way for passage. The forearms, legs, hands, and feet are parts that are susceptible to any sharp shrubs or thorns you encounter, so a pair of lightweight leather gloves is also essential. Any part of the skin that is left exposed is very vulnerable to most of the most stubborn predators of the jungle. Potential enemies range from mosquitoes that carry the Zika virus or cause dengue fever, to army ants and poisonous centipedes. The jungle is full of bugs whose bites can cause a person to have a fever to the point of death. Even a single bite from an army ant can paralyze your hands throughout the day, so adequate and proper shielding is essential, from breathable trousers and long-sleeved tops, to shoe leggings that seal the legs underneath and prevent spiders from crawling onto the legs of your pants. Wear overlapping clothing to create the most closed protection possible. For even more safety, wear tights that are full of underwear. The plates won't be able to pierce the woven fabric of the tights and also won't be able to cling to the surface of the tights to crawl up, although they have an incredible ability to manage to find their way through the layers of clothing. To deal with those scary pests even more effectively, pour water into a bag or tin box with chewing tobacco in it, let it soak for about a few minutes, then apply the mixture to your limbs and apply it to your pantyhose and clothes as well. No matter how carefully you shield them, the plates will find their way into your clothes, and the nicotine will paralyze them and kill them faster than a man-made insecticide. Mosquito nets are also essential. Cover a small piece of net over your face while glowing for the passage in the jungle, and when night falls, arrange the remaining nets around your sleeping place. See page 44. Never be negligent in protecting yourself. Changing socks regularly and wearing a pair of breathable shoes keeps our feet both warm and dry, a problem that not only helps bring comfort, but also has important implications for survival. Choosing items that walk under your feet can help you survive in the jungle, or it can set you up for failure. In order to avoid skin irritation of the feet, due to prolonged exposure to water, or tropical skin ulcers, which result from unbreathable dampness and repeated wading through water in a dense forest environment, stay away from shoes made of Gore-Tex fabric or other non-breathable materials, as they will retain moisture, which causes your skin to become puffy in less than a day. If left untreated, foot skin lesions can cause gangrene, most likely requiring amputation. Take off your socks when you sleep at night or any time you stop to rest, so that your feet are dry. Hang wet socks outside your backpack so that they can dry while you're on the go.